Yeah, the hype around Project Hail Mary is very, very real, and probably the best theater experience I've had since Dune Part 2. Fist my bump? Alright, and welcome to the latest episode of What's Happening with me, Casey Foreman. Project Hail Mary is hitting theaters this weekend and is easily the highest rated movie of 2026 so far, for good reason. Now, a lot of you have probably heard the comparisons to Interstellar, The Martian, E.T., but I really think that Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, with the help of cinematographer Greg Fraser, make something pretty unique here. Not to mention a top-tier performance from Ryan Gosling. Don't get me wrong, I definitely got vibes of 2001: A Space Odyssey, the first ever legitimate sci-fi in my opinion, with their use of color, with a hint of Interstellar's tense space situations. But there are sequences in Project Hail Mary that could go head to head with both of these movies. Let's break down the 3 reasons this movie is worth running to the theater for, and discuss if it's an all-time great sci-fi. Before that, I have a giveaway to announce. If you want a free trip to see Project Hail Mary or something else hitting theaters soon, all you gotta do is like this video, comment which movie you would go see, and of course, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Once you do all 3 of those things, you are entered to win a $25 e-gift card to Fandango. And I'll do a live, completely random draw with everyone who enters on my next video. Now let's get back to the movie. Reason 1 Project Hail Mary is a must-see in theaters. Between its insane visuals and impressive sound elements, it is completely captivating in either IMAX or Dolby Vision. Greg Fraser is the DP on this movie, and is maybe the best in the industry right now. I mean, look at his last few projects. Between Hail Mary, Dune 1 and 2, and The Batman, killer stuff. And all of these movies have signature moments. Whether it's Paul strutting on Arrakis, Batman flipping Penguin's car, or Grace piloting the Hail Mary. And let me tell you, there's a sequence in this movie that'll go head to head with the docking scene in Interstellar. Everyone holding their breath, visually stunned. Project Hail Mary will be nominated for cinematography next year, or at least it should be. The second reason I love this movie, and think you will too, Grace and Rocky. I mean, this is a relationship I might always be referencing. Just all-time stuff between Gosling and this puppet that I would suddenly put my own life on the line for. The only maybe downside of this movie is that we don't meet Rocky until about 45 minutes into this thing. I could do 4 hours with these two. But seriously, I heard all the hype going into the movie surrounding these 2 characters and their relationship, especially from those who read the book. And I was like, okay, is it really gonna connect with me? And is it gonna work? Yes and yes to both those questions. It's like Rocky and Grace are siblings. The way they make each other laugh, cry, the way they bicker, work together. It's compelling stuff and really does drive this movie. Kinda reminding you of that unconditional love we saw in E.T. Just more for the bros. Which leads me to my 3rd reason I think this movie is doing so well. Project Hail Mary feels like a unique yet familiar story. 2001: A Space Odyssey, Interstellar, E.T. Those vibes were there for sure. But I thought the way the story is told, starting us out in space, then giving us some backstory on Earth before sending us back out for more space exploration, continuing on this path for the entire movie. It was a cool timeline, which eventually does explain everything going on, but in a way that doesn't speak down to its audience and over-explain things. That's what makes Project Hail Mary stand alone in this loaded category of films. Our show is sponsored by Dubby Energy. Are you tired of the same old energy drinks and how they make you feel after the fact? Then Dubby's got you covered with an extensive list of clean energy drinks and deals happening all the time. All you gotta do is go down to the description of today's video, click that link, and you'll see all Dubby has to offer. Go be better and get energized with Dubby. I mean, we're used to seeing this hero who deep down kind of wants to be that guy to save the world. It's cool to see a character like Grace, who lacks the self-confidence but is super capable and does absolutely kill it eventually. Plus, the science actually works and makes sense, which makes a movie like this that much better. My highest movie score of 2026, surpassing The Bone Temple. I'm rating Project Hail Mary a 4.6 out of 5. The visuals are elite, the performances are memorable, and again, the story is one I think a lot of people will connect with. I loved it and already have plans to see it for a second time. But are you buying all the hype around this movie? Comment below if you have plans to see Project Hail Mary this weekend. And while you're there, chime in on a little debate me and my friends are having. What is the best sci-fi movie of all time? Maybe it is Project Hail Mary. It's pretty great. But I have a display here for you. Feel free to choose one of these movies and comment your favorite down below. So yes, Project Hail Mary is at the top of my movie list of 2026. But is it at the top of yours? There have been some solid releases so far this year, but in my eyes, none as good, as great as this one by Phil Lord, Christopher Miller, and Ryan Gosling. Do you agree? And that's going to do it for this episode of What's Happening with me, Casey Foreman. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.